Hello and welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. So in the last episode, we went out to Dirk Memorial Park and fulfilled the request, taking out the monster there. Alrighty. And while we were there, we met Nina, who is an actress, a film actress to be specific, and they were under attack, and Fee came in to help us, which was awesome. So we got to see Fee and Nina, and then Nina at night decided to give us a request to help with the Tharbad Film Festival because something doesn't feel right there. They were getting sent threat letters, and there's could be just normal nonsense or it could be serious. So they've hired the Arkride Solutions to handle it. But before that, we have a nighttime patrol before we take off tomorrow. So this episode is almost definitely just going to be the nighttime NPC updates / free time stuff. Like usual. Oh, Harry's here. A whole month, but that's so long. It is. I'm still considering the offer, though. I haven't accepted it. It's a very big promotion, so I want to think it through. I know I work a lot, so, I only want to take the job if you're okay with it. I promise I'll be back in a month. It's okay, Dad. I'm not a kid anymore, so a month's no biggie. It's okay that you're working hard. It helps me, too. That's my boy. You're a good kid. You'll be staying with the Robinsons family while I'm gone. Be nice to Sheena and Mark, okay? Huh? What do you mean? I can't just leave you alone for a whole month. You can't even cook for yourself. Oh, wait, so you mean I'm staying with Sheena and Mark? Really? It's probably a good thing, although he's scared of Sheena. Never can be too careful. This place isn't like it used to be. Heard Muzzledom's getting pretty sketchy, too. Something about terrorists. Been hearing stuff about keeping the outsiders out, and crap. Used to hear a lot of that when I was young, too. Don't get today's youngsters falling for that BS, got it? I know. But you keep worrying about them so much and all your hair's gonna fall out. Harumph. Watch it, kid. Just be smart out there, you hear me? Does anyone actually make a angry grunt that sounds like harumph? Harumph. Maybe. I've seen that slippery slope. People get caught up in some damn awful stuff. Hate crimes, demon cults, terrorists. Can't help worrying about the way things are going.
Pick something already.
Okay, this is all stuff we've had before. He just has the ability to make it now. This is a good one because, like, if I eat 4 of these, I have almost 100 CP going into like any battle because you can only do it out of battle. But like, I kind of would like to have 4 of these on me. How it's done. Can only make 1 right now, but if I find some assorted grain to buy,
and there you go.
I'm getting it. Hey, come on, stop drinking so much. You smell. You have to walk home, right? Drink too much and you'll get all clumsy. I don't have to anyone to come home to. Nobody cares about me. What do you mean? You gotta turn that frown upside down and or the happy thoughts won't come back. You're trying. There is a shop in the back, which means Paulette's. Yep. Yume's been helping us out, so I'd like to do my fair share while I have the time. Oh, right, Van, if you'd be so kind, your rent from last month is due. Shit, I forgot. Oh, right, sorry. I'll get you the cash before we head out. Thank you. I know it must be hectic up there in your office. Wages, taxes, utility, you do have a lot on your plate. Ain't that the truth? I could really use the secretary. I know Agnes has been helping you with the mail. If there's anything else you could use a hand with, do let me know. I'm sure I could be of use. I owe you for that, thanks. That's kind of the problem, though. I owe her a lot of things already. Yeah,
Can't go wrong with it. See you again.
Doesn't want to ask for help and owe her more. Alright, you're closed. Is Jess here? I see 3 dots. Oh, no, that is Jess. Oh, there you are. Roland. I don't mind these rainy nights. They help me unwind. It's not often that Raymond, Carol, and I get some time to ourselves like this. What I'd give for more nights like these. Phew, I really did the works today. Oh, Carol, can you whip us up some hot cocoa, pretty please? Oh, and the radio on the usual station too. Thanks a million. Well, sure. Sounds like somebody wants to be spoiled today. Well, c'est la vie. I'll make you some of my special gratin tonight, just for you. Thank you. Man, today's been so awesome. Man, you never change. At the end of the day, I don't hold a candle to my sister's cooking. Her dishes just melt my exhaustion away every time. Don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short, Raymond. Your sweets are pretty good, too. Ah, thanks. You up for some taste testing some more? Then let me show you what I've been cooking up. Bien sure, of course. What? Sounds good? Is that what that means? I don't think I said it right, but... Oh, Raymond, he can be so spoiled at times, but he helps keep Jess and I in check. I'm really thankful for that. I don't know what I'd do without him. He makes sure Jess eats properly, too. Big sisters can cook, too. I'll whip up something nice today. Okay, you guys have fun. I'm assuming no one's upstairs, because they're the only 3 living here. Let's go in here.
Oh, why hello.
How's your son? It's about time for my fall stock to come in, so I'm getting my hot pot specials ready in advance. Oh, Van, doing your rounds in the even in the rain? That's a good backbone you've got. I'm happy to have you looking out for us all, but take care of yourself too, yeah? Don't worry, I will, thanks. Got a couple of orders I want to get squared away, but they can wait. I've got time.
Looking is always free, you know.
This is what we need. Yeah. You know what? Let's get 10 of them. There we go. And 20 of these, because they only cost 40. Oh. Damn it. Up. All right.
Come back for more anytime.
We have quite a bit of money still. 14,000 at the moment. Now then, what do I make for dinner tonight? I could always do curry. What? You ain't getting none of it. You ain't getting none of it. I like my spicy curry. That's okay, I never asked. Freaking, what's the deal with this stupid exam? How did I drop 100 spots on the practice test? I don't get it. I'm gonna fail at this rate. I'm gonna fail. Why is this happening to me? What's your deal? Leave me alone. Mom will be unbearable if she finds out. I gotta find a way around that. Maybe a little white lie. Hey, your family is rough. Quite rough. Today's Sunday school session was simply wonderful. I don't think I've ever seen a class so curious and eager to learn. They're just so excited when it comes to reading and writing. Not to say the other classes didn't go too well. Well, too. I'm so glad I pitched the idea to Father Nikolai. I hope we get to hold another session soon. Oh, that was your only one. Oh. Were you resting there? Sorry. Looks like he's trying to keep dry. You know, it wouldn't hurt to swallow his pride and just let people help him out. I keep screwing up his name. I think I said Etoile last time. It's Toil. There's like a W in there that doesn't exist. Toil? I have to listen again. Okay, I think the problem I was having is I was doing pronunciations in English, maybe? But from actual French.
Étoile.
Étoile? Something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to pronounce this cat so hard. I don't know why. That was probably a little quiet. I don't know. It warms my heart to see the school children enjoying their lessons. Beyond just sating their curiosity for the arts and sciences, I like that they're learning to appreciate the smaller joys in life as well. I have Sister Miria to thank for teaching them so wonderfully. It pleases me to see them growing not just in mind, but in spirit as well.
Alrighty.
I did hear that one Sunday school student has stopped attending classes as of late. I believe they're studying for entrance exams, hence their seclusion. I admit that has me a touch concerned. Seclusion. That would have to be the kid that is doing the entrance exams, right? Probably. But he's new here. I don't know about stopped attending as of late. Who are they talking about? Oh, hello, dear. It's good to see you here. I found myself a bit discomposed tonight, so I decided to pay my respects. I just hope we can find peace again, in spite of all that's wrong with the world. Oh, Adios, grant our wayward souls. Oh, it's surprisingly normal for her. There was no lie or anything. Alright, how's Mom handling this? Curtis is taking his sweet time. Too much time for a mere study break. I knew I shouldn't have let him off his leash. The boy just can't take care of himself. Starting tomorrow, he needs my permission to leave the house. He can play after he works. That should do the trick, I'm certain of it. I hate that these kind of parents exist. My husband has been coming home later and later, but I'm hard-pressed to care. I can't stand the sorry drivel from that mouth of his. He should either leave his vitriol at the door or just not come back at all. Sure. Robinson. I don't remember who this is. Sorry I'm late. I was talking to... Oh, yeah. Duh. It's the guy who is friends with Hawker. He's always hanging out with him in the Monmar. I was talking with Hawker about some stuff. So he's actually going on a business trip soon. He's gonna be in Oracian for a month. Really? A whole month? Yep, so Harry will be living with us while his dad's away. You don't mind that, do you? What? Huh? But we only have one kid's room. What are we gonna do? Oh, don't be so shy about it. You two are always having sleepovers anyway. You might as well be family at this point. Now that I think about it, do you still take baths together? That's not the same, and we stopped doing that years ago. He's right next door, so Harry and Sheena have grown up really close. He comes over pretty much every day to play with her. We have dinner together a lot, too. So, him coming to live with us for a month is kind of just business as usual. Dad, you can be so useless sometimes. I'll talk to Mom. She'll know what to do. I know Harry can't just be by himself, and I hang out with him a lot already, but still, it just doesn't feel right. Sure. Oh, Dad brought an umbrella. Daddy! Huh? Looks like he's talking to Sheena. I guess he wants to talk to her about something. Let's leave him alone for now. Really? Okay then.
Alrighty.
I got really muddy when I was playing today. The rain made everything all yucky, and so I went to the bath with Sheena to get myself clean. But what's she talking with Dad about now? Yeah, okay, this might be what I think it is. I mean, Sheena and Harry are friends, yeah, but beyond that, I don't know what to make of them. Maybe this will be a good chance to find out. I'll have to keep a close eye on them. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong, okay? Might get cut off. Oh, don't worry. At the end of the day, it's their problem, not mine. Guess it's natural for kids her age to poke fun at other kids. I'll leave them be. Sure.
Inside?
I already did this once, but just in case. Can I?
That's the stuff.
It doesn't actually high speed. Oh, that does, though. The first scene doesn't?
I feel good as new.
Did I get it?
Come back anytime.
Yeah, no. I already did it for this chapter then. Alright, we're almost done here. I think this might be the last building. Feel free to check out our inventory. We buy spare parts and other junk, so we might have something you like. People sell their old defective stuff for cheap all the time, but they're not defective for long after Rebecca and I get our hands on them. It just makes the checkbook a pain. Sometimes we just harvest parts without fixing the whole thing, and then we have nothing to show for the purchase. I have to do a lot of the heavy lifting, especially dealing with customers. Rebecca's really difficult to manage. You know, that's just general information.
Well,
You've already told this before. Rebecca's a mechanical whiz, bless her heart, but she just doesn't know how to work with actual people. It's like she's speaking a different language. So I get stuck with the front-facing repair work. That is to say, most of our jobs.
Do you know what you want?
I don't think I need anything. What a... beast flesh. I don't know what I'd need prime beast flesh for. There are no recipes for it yet.
I hope to see you again.
Oh, wait, and then the bargain bin has...
Do you know what you want?
that.
I hope to see you again.
alrighty.
Those are rotating, but I haven't bought any, so I feel like I'm missing out, but it's like 1 point, so... Kindness been getting a lot better. She says she might go out to study it in Basel. It must be so nice for her to travel like that. I wish I could be more like her. I just don't get people. They scare me. If I could just take a step outside, I'd learn so many new things. Meet so many new people. People. No. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts.
Ask me anything. Really.
And I've already kind of gone through all this.
Alrighty.
See you again soon.
Sure. Oh, right. I didn't talk to anyone upstairs.
It's raining.
Oh. Is your room? Huh. Credit where it's due. You're actually pretty tidy in here. Chicks dig a clean room. I got me my basic supplies, and that's all I need. Couldn't be bothered to open the rest of the boxes, though. Nothing in them, really. Uh-huh. Well, you do you. It's your room. All I ask is you keep it clean. Works for me. No, yeah. I told a friend of mine back in Longport that I was going to call him. Still got the beer and munchies in the fridge? Don't mind if I do. Nice that I get the corner. I can be as loud as I want without bugging the neighbors. I think I'll help myself to beer and snacks in the fridge later. Just keep yourself in check, yeah? Aren't you, like, right above Van's room? He would be an interesting upstairs neighbor. Oh. Ooh, it rained on me a little, so I hopped in for a quick shower. I'm feeling way better now that I'm warmed up. Hold up, fast? Shower? Faraday, you're killing me here. Quickies don't cut it for bathing. You gotta savor it. Let it warm you up all the way through. If you ain't got the time, then make some. Ideally at the bathhouse. But failing that, anything but an in and out. Oh, right. Van gets really picky when it comes to baths. What's done is done, but make time for proper baths going forward. Got it? Yes, sir. I don't know. I think being able to just take a quick shower is fine. After this, I got homework to do for tomorrow. Agnes is busy today, so I have to figure this out myself. I wonder if Aaron's good at this kind of thing. Beats me. Why not ask him yourself? Good idea. Maybe he's really smart. I know she ain't trying to diss him, but...
Well...
I want to get this try finishing it all by myself first. Oh, geez, I have to stay awake. I mean, he is pretty smart. Although she said maybe he's actually pretty smart, indicating that she thought he wasn't, so. All right, we are done here. Let's move on to Riverside.
Let's do this.
This is definitely going to be the whole episode. God, there are so many NPCs. There's not many here. Wow. That's kind of surprising. I guess it's raining, so maybe there will be less.
Isn't Van?
Hi. I'm not the biggest fan of rainy days. It's gloomy out, and I hate seeing everyone with a frown on their face. I do hope you and Elaine are getting on okay, Van darling. What happened in Longport was quite heavy. Elaine's a regular here, yeah? Sure is. Perfect place for you to take her on a date, if you ask me. Unless you're avoiding her, that is. Speaking of frowns, that's a face unsuited for them. Why don't you try and cheer her up sometime? She always looks so lonely. I'd love to, but it really ain't up to me. She'd probably just nag my ears off. Well, that's all right, darling. I'll stay out of your private business. Sorry, didn't mean to bring up such a touchy subject. Nah, it's fine. I'm not really avoiding her either. Been running into each other a lot lately. Not like that's gone well at all, but yeah. You two still have a long ways to go. I maintain a good relationship with the guild, so bracers pop in from time to time. I've had Jin and Elaine over, and even Kilika has come over with one of her subordinates from the CID. The rest of my regular clientele is largely made up of black market merchants, gangsters, and information brokers. Probably not a boring day in sight, eh?
What are you in the mood for? Aw, you're leaving already?
Oh, wait, is that Kaina? No, that just looks like Rebecca. What? Rebecca's just got a generic duplicate. There are so many generic NPCs. But it's fine. Oh, you're under. That makes sense. This rain came out of nowhere. I'm glad I was prepared for it, but still. Leaving your bike out in the rain all night is a good way to rust up its chain. And of course, it's not an orbital bike, but mine takes just as much love and care and maintenance. Sure? Yeah, I've lost quite a few bikes simply because I didn't have a garage or anything. Sheesh, that's a mighty hard downpour to just come out of nowhere. I'm gonna have to close up early again. Crummy weather does nothing but hurt my business. I wish it'd knock it off. Here's hoping the rest of the holidays are all sunshine. More importantly, I wonder what's up with that girl. She's been a little weird with me since I asked her if her taste buds were messed up the other day. Hope she's not getting herself too worked up about it. Wait. Oh, that's Bermati's. Uh-oh, she's moved over. The perfect blend. This combination is simply sublime. Wait, I can't. The mere existence of this goes against everything I strive for. It's an affront to my very being. I might have to talk this over with the other food carts. The slight drizzle has really brought a chill out. I'm serving up warm cocktails to fight it off. Out for an evening stroll. Careful you don't catch a cold. I'll try. Thanks, Shino. Just got a few things to take care of before heading back. Okay, same thing.
Hello. Thank
Oh, nothing new? That's a new character? What's the kid doing out at this time? She ain't even got an umbrella with her. Well, can't just ignore her. I'll see what's up. Hey, kiddo, what you doing out this late without an umbrella? Promise you that you ain't missing much by sticking around this boring spot. Sniffle, mister. My little sister and I were playing with each other's hair ties, but I dropped my sister's tie in the river and I just can't find them. Ah, gotcha. Lost something important then. But I don't think you're gonna find much at all when it's this dark out. Take it on the chin for now and come back when it's daytime. Maybe when it's not raining so hard. You'll catch a cold if you stick around. No, I have to find them right now. I've been searching for them for so long. I've got to find them soon. Good grief. You're a stubborn one. Reminds me of someone I know. I could just take her back home myself if I wanted to. But I'm not too sure I can persuade her to leave. Might be easier to help her find the darned things. Too gray? What is the gray part of this? Not immediately taking her back, I guess? Okay, fine. I guess I got stuck with you since I made the mistake of asking what was up. I'll help you find those hair ties or whatever. Really? You're not kidding, mister? Yeah, but I don't work for free. I don't take money from kids either, so I'm gonna cut you a deal instead. A deal? If we can't find them, you accept it and give up on it. Give up on them for now and come back another day. If you don't agree to that, then no dice. Okay, I promise. Please help me look for them. All right, deal's a deal. Let's hop to it. Where'd you drop the hair ties? Not here. The day I lost them, the river was so full of water, and they got washed away. They're this way. Follow me. Whoa, wait up. That's weird. The river hasn't flooded recently. I guess I'm following her anyway. What? Does she work for... This better not be one of those... well, I guess he lure him into the sewer and then someone would come out and try to steal our money, just that kind of thing. Or is this legit and she lost it down here? So, why are we down here? Whatever, just don't run off on your own while we're down here, okay? Sure. The hair ties should probably be in the back. Come on, let's get looking. Yeah. She dropped those hair ties here of all places? I ain't buying it, but she's just a kid. A sweet one at that. Doesn't look like she's trying to play me or anything. Don't know what her goal is, but the only way to find out is to stick with her, I guess. There'll be monsters down in the sewers. With her in tow, I better not pick any fights.
Okay, time to get to work.
Okay, well, at least he's, immediately obviously suspicious, but... I don't know. I don't think he's getting tricked by her. Well, he might be. So you're saying don't pick any fights with her? Just run past him?
Be sure to keep your distance.
Oh, I've never noticed.
Gang's all here.
In the top right, it says engage and shows how many enemies are in there. I've never noticed that. Has that always been like that? Or is there an update I didn't notice? It's probably always been like that. Okay. Oh, okay, let's cross the bridge. Yay, this is fun. We're going on an adventure. Uh-oh. Hey, there are monsters over there. Get back here. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. What? What the hell? Shit.
Activating shards.
You'll pay for that.
Are we talking to a ghost?
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
This-
Oh no, I think she might be a ghost. Monsters didn't spot her. It hasn't flooded in a while when she lost her hair ties.
Use a shard boost to get the
Yeah,
upper hand.
which means it,
Cards will work better.
she might have died looking for the hair ties or falling into the river a long time ago. Oh, that would be sad. You know what? I think we can just...
Time for the main event.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Didn't kill that one. Well, you are weak to magic and resistant, so...
All out.
Yeah, let's do it.
There. You'll pay for that.
One more?
It's done. Here goes.
Alright,
Aerial Buster!
that should kill it.
That's how it goes.
Ooh, Stun Slash became Magna Slash. Okay. Will you... No comparison again? Wow, mister, you're so strong. I told you not to run off on your own. There are monsters in here. Stick close to me, okay? Sure. I'll take your word for it then. The hell is going on? All the monsters we came across along the way have been acting the same. Are they being weird, or is she the oddball? Man, I hope I'm just overthinking it. This game does deal with darker themes, so I don't doubt we're talking to a ghost child that
Fully replenished.
fell in the river. Oh. That would... No, none of this really qualifies for gray there either, though. I can't imagine we're going to make any decision. I could be wrong, though. She could be real, and then she's just got something on her that monsters don't want to attack her? I don't know. Ah, they're not here. Let's keep going. Pretty far in now. Good time as ever to ask a few questions. You sure we're going the right way? You're pretty chill, even with all the monsters around. Have you been here before? I don't know. I'm not sure where they are, but I'm just letting my feet guide me. Maybe they're really far in. There was a lot of water last time. A lot of water, huh? No, that's pretty interesting. Because I haven't had a downpour. We haven't had a downpour bad enough to flood the river in months. Let's get down to brass tacks. You're taking me to the end of the tunnel. Why? I know what I'm talking about. I know I'm right. The river was so full of water, and it washed the hair ties away. They got carried all the way to the end, but there was a really scary thing in the way, and I couldn't get them back. Scary thing? And it's at the end of the tunnel? No, there's no scary thing. Nothing to be scared about. Okay, whatever. I feel like if I start poking holes in your story, I'm just gonna be here till dawn. Let's get it over with. Come on, show me the scary thing. Okay. Did it kill you? I'm fully believing you're dead right now, but... how far in is it? Okay, right over there.
Keep your distance. Beginning engagement. Brace yourself.
Triangle. Oh. They're here. They can't get them back with that scary guy in here. Yeah, I can see how that would be scary for a kid. You can get them back once I get rid of it, yeah? Yeah, I'm sorry, mister. Please don't get hurt.
Activating shards.
A chance.
Regina Geist.
Use a
This'll
shard
hurt.
to get the upper hand.
R3. Power C+ now. It's still a side and was impede on it before? I don't think it had impede. Did it? I don't know. Reverie made me realize, like, they never show the comparisons of when you upgrade a skill anymore. And I have no idea what's new here. I don't know why. I'm actually going to just look up the previous description. Okay. It literally is just C+. That's it. It got... apparently, it's also a little longer, from what I saw. Apparently, you can go look at the crafts on a wiki page for it. It's the same move, though. And I wanted to do it without being able to see any characters or anything. So I just immediately Control F Magna Slash and avoided everything else. Because that page shows every character, I believe. I don't know. I just don't want to know who my characters are going to be. Let's see. I didn't get enough back. Oof. Okay.
You'll pay for that.
There's a long delay on that one. Do we have Hear Fear? No. I guess I gotta do that. Do I not have a single item to do that? What? What? Well, that works.
There.
I was hoping for a heal on top of it, but... Oh, that's hitting me no matter what. I need to stun this.
I'll dice you up.
I can't believe I didn't notice the impede before.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Yeah, we'll use one of these.
You'll pay for
A
that.
crit? Okay, I think it's time.
Brace yourself. It's done.
Boost
Here
gauge
goes.
limiter unlocked.
I don't have enough for anything, so Would this go off? No, he's gonna get out of stun before that. Yeah, I'll just hit him.
Here goes. This'll hurt. Think fast.
Damage down. Probably good.
Got your number.
Ooh.
Chance. This'll hurt.
No, just hit it.
You'll pay for that.
Might as well just boost for the hell of it. Yeah,
It's over.
I missed. Ow. Ooh, you missed. No counter?
This'll
Okay.
hurt.
Screw this thing. All right.
This'll hurt.
I can afford it.
Aerial Buster.
Damn. Fortune. Okay. All right, that should do it. Whoa, mister, you're so cool. Thanks for getting rid of it. The hair ties should be right here. Here, it's Laura's hair ties. Huh, I figured you were lying about the hair ties. That's mean. I told you I wasn't lying. Maybe, but you weren't entirely honest either. Man, they look pretty clean still. They handmade? Because they look like they had a lot of effort put into them. Yeah, I know. My little sister put her whole heart into it. So, you gonna tell me why your sister's hair ties were down here? Okay, we had a big family trip that day. My sister and I swapped our handmade hair ties with each other for fun. But it was really, really rainy and I lost them. It's my fault that Laura's been so sad this whole time. I wanted to give them back to her no matter what. I could tell. You did look genuinely worried about your sister from the start. There's still something you haven't told me, yeah? Yeah, you're right. I'm really sorry, mister. Please take this. I'm counting on you. Oh man, she dragged me all the way here and still dumps more work on my lap. But I guess it'll be worth the effort if it means she'll pass on peacefully to Adios' side. I guess we'll head back to the surface for now. Okay. Okay, he noticed. Ah, fresh air at last. And of course, it's still raining. Hold on, is she... No, they're twins. I bet. Hey, you. Huh? Who are you, mister? Damn if she doesn't look exactly like the other girl. A little younger, maybe. Sorry, got the wrong person. Wait a second, what are you holding there? I picked them up a bit ago. Figured I might as well try and find their owner. So I was gonna start looking. Oh, they look just like them. Sorry, but could you tell me more about where you found those? Yeah, sure. Sorry for the inconvenience. I still haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laura, and this is my daughter. Hi. They were not twins. This happened a long time ago. Oh, damn. I'm Van from Arkride Solutions. Wait, you said your name was Laura? Here, it's Laura's hair ties, and I lost them. It's my fault. Oof. Do you recognize these? I do. That's what I wanted to talk about. My twin sister Lila lost them 20 years ago. Today is the 20th anniversary of her death. This is where the accident happened. I came by to pay my respects, only to be surprised when I see you turn up with those in hand. That is definitely a surprise, yeah. Me running into that kid tonight wasn't a coincidence. What kind of accident was it? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Well, I don't think this encounter is a mere coincidence, so I'm okay sharing. It was 20 years ago on a dark and cloudy day, just like today. My whole family had come to the capital for a trip, only to have the capital and suddenly be struck by tremendous downpours. The river here didn't take long to be swollen with water. And that's the flooding the kid was talking about. Our family was rushing to evacuate, of course. But while we were doing that, my sister came back here because she dropped my hair ties. I chased after her that day. The river swallowed us both. I survived by some miracle, but she wasn't so lucky. The last memento of hers that we could never find were those hair ties you have in your hand. I see. Thanks for sharing them with me. I'll give these back to their rightful owner then. Gave her the hair tie. Sniffle. Thank you so much. I can't believe I just happened to meet the person that would find them 20 years later. This must be a miracle from the goddess herself. Hey, can I see them? They're a little dirty, but they're really pretty. Right? This is the treasure that belonged to my sister and I. They're a little dirty, but that should clean off. Once they're clean, I'll let you wear them. Really? Really? Yay. Oh. They're so cute. Do they look good on me? They definitely suit you. You okay? I apologize. Thank you for being considerate. I never stopped feeling guilty about that day. If I hadn't been so mad at her for losing the ties, she might still be alive today. Wherever she is now, she must hate me. Probably doesn't mean much, coming from me. I don't think your sister would hate you or hold a grudge. In fact, I'm sure that she'd be more worried about getting them back to you, and so you wouldn't be sad. That does sound like her, though, right? If she were here, I can imagine her trying to cheer me up. She was always so full of life, so kind. That's the sister I remember. Mommy, are you okay? Sniffle. I'm sorry, dear. I'm fine now. Van, right? I can't thank you enough. This doesn't feel like nearly enough, but please take it as a token of my gratitude. I wasn't looking for payment or anything, but if you insist, I'll take it. I do. I hope it'll be useful to you. Sorry for keeping you. We'll be heading off now. Once again, thank you so much. Thanks for the pretty hair ties. Have a good one.
That takes care of that.
That was a good quest. Damn. Kinda not surprising after the obvious tells, but I don't think it was supposed to be surprising. That's what I love about Van, though. He seems to like already know immediately, and when I know he knows, unlike other protagonists who are suddenly surprised by this at the end, he seems to be like at a level of comprehension that you wouldn't expect from a normal protagonist, I guess. I don't know. It seems like they wrote him to be how a player would be knowledgeable in this kind of stuff. He seems a little smarter than the old protagonists. Hey, dude, we're putting on a free show tonight. We've got an idol duo performing. Not exactly a venue seller right now, but not gonna lie. Rock bands are the wave right now. It's tough for idol bands to even make a breakthrough. Some music fans even say idol pop is just an excuse for artists in cute dresses to flirt with the audience. But even then, those girls are working real hard. No reason they don't deserve our support.
Hey there. What are you?
It's time. Their big debut. Oh. This looks like when I started a band. Took like 3 years for even the first row to fill up. What the hell is this? Had shitty luck picking up chicks today, so right now I'm just chilling, and hey, lucky me. I got here just in time to see them dancing. I'd heard of idols before. Cheap as hell in the looks department, but they're real cute. It really makes you want to cheer for the underdog. What the hell? What is this song? This sounds very familiar. I've heard this with vocals. Is this... Is this Reverie? Is this just the Reverie theme? Oh my god. Alright, give me a minute. It's gonna kill me if I don't figure out which song this is. All right, after extensive searching because I couldn't figure out, and I still can't figure out the name of this song. Hold. Here's the other version of it from Cold Steel 4. This is the slow version. I was trying to find this exact song, but maybe it's not in Cold Steel 4. Maybe it's in Reverie and it's a redone version. But this is Cold Steel 4, Always by Your Side, which is the same song as this. But obviously this one's more upbeat. I know I've heard this version before, and it was bugging me that I couldn't figure out where, and I still can't. So if anyone knows the actual version of this, let me know, because this is going to kill me. I went through Tokyo Xanadu and Reverie and all these different OSTs just to see if I could find that song, because mentally I was just like, I need to know. And I couldn't figure it out. But I found the slow version, so that's something. Nothing beats having your own sweet ride, even if the ride isn't so sweet. Or my driving skills, for that matter. I haven't scored a single win. Nope, I'm not letting the negativity get to me. That's lame, man. All you gotta do is get back behind the wheel and practice today. All I gotta do. It's the way to think about things. Screw negativity. I'm taking my new ride to the limit. Let me show you what this baby can do, Graham. It's nice to have a ride, Tony, but be careful when it's raining. Better to have a good time on the road than to hydroplane off of it, yeah? True. Good words. Here you go. Cup of your favorite coffee. How are you feeling? Need a shoulder rub? Back massage? Just gotta ask. You either ain't the Unifer I know, or there's something you're after. Now spill. Nope, I'm not after anything at all. I just want you to know how much I appreciate you. Is it bad that I want to repay the kindness you've shown me? No, but it's bad to get all up in my personal space like that. Shoo. Family, all right? Family, all right. Barking at each other all the time, but at least they still get along. I'd love to go on a road trip with Graham, but I can't swing it. All of my paychecks have been going straight to car parts. I could straight up declare bankruptcy on myself. Not to mention I'll never hear the end of it if my uncle gets wind of the idea. Would be plenty swell if Unifer learned how to back off a little. That girl's a thorn in my side.
What'll it be? Come again.
Good old family. Stop! Wow. They need to practice. Everyone's been talking about the Tharbad Film Festival. Just the kind of thing my jerk of an ex would be into. Always calls movies films, the pretentious asshole. I'm almost glad he dumped me. God, just thinking about him makes me so angry. I'm gonna take a nice jog to clear my head. I don't care if it's in the middle of the night. Once this rain lets up, I'm running till my vision goes white. Oh, jeez. Maybe you should run under that bridge over there? Hang out with your new buddy? I'm just thankful that the Sunday school children and Belisha's brother are happy and healthy. Oh, what am I saying? Of course they should be. Children being happy and healthy is the bare minimum. Even if I can't directly impact their health and happiness, I can still hope they'll be able to lead great lives of their own. No one here. You. I heard there'll be a film festival underway in Tharbad next week. Tharbad, bordering with the Central East, has deeply influenced its culture, even when it's still part of the Republic. It may be in the middle of the desert, but luxurious hotels and their other amenities are never lacking. It's developed widely in the past years. I'm curious to see the continued impact the film industry has had in the Republic. Sure. Tharbad's borders with the Principality of Elsheim, with the Central East economic powerhouse. The Republic has maintained good relations with them for the longest time. The cultural exchanges seen in the film festivals are fascinating. I'm eager to see what this year brings. Sure. We will see probably in the next episode if I'm not super slow. Let's go to the non-main
Let's do
story
this.
areas first. Alright, there's still quite a few people here. I guess we'll start police station, gas station, and then move our way over. It gets quiet around here at night, and that can be a bit disconcerting, but it's still perfectly safe to walk here. There's this basketball court in the alley over there. You get some punkish types around there, but they usually keep to themselves. I heard there was a terrorist attack in Seiden a while ago, too close to home. Hope we can keep things under control now. So, you know that Grimcat lady everyone's been talking about? I swear I saw something fitting her description the other night. Can't see anybody else just leaping between buildings like that. I went and reported it, but we don't have any other leads for now. People are all, she steals only from the people who deserve it, but a thief is still a thief. She's not above the law. True? Oh, coolio. I'm back in Calvard on official business. We're holding a joint meeting with the CPD. We've seen an uptick in international crime in recent years, so the Department of Foreign Affairs wants law enforcement agencies to cooperate more. The guys we see around the Calvard consulate really know their stuff. They'd be a dream to work with, I'm sure. I already work with the consulate itself, so I'm their liaison for this project. Still got a lot of kinks to iron out there, though. Nice being home, but I'm only here for work. Kind of hard to relax like that. I do get to see my family, if only for an evening. Man, it's going to be hard tearing myself away from them tomorrow. Colordo's really good at his job. Is that really a name? No matter what you throw at him, he has it all down to science. I can't wait till I become as precise and professional on the job as he is. More and more people are coming into the station lately. I gotta step up my game. They should feel comfortable here.
Well,
He is here. Darbats, PD's been asking for reinforcements. Apparently there's a big spike in the expected turnout for the film festival. We're sending a lot of guys over there to be safe. I'm guessing most of them will be on investigation teams. That's been happening a lot lately. Come to think about it, got PDs around the country also asking for reinforcements from us. It's good that we've got each other's backs, but I'm thinking we'll need to reallocate funding for more headcount and local powers. Backing up local offices when they need it is one of the Edith's PD's responsibilities. There's nothing wrong with it, per se. It just brings up questions of local versus outsider authority, and how wide we should be casting our net. At the end of the day, we're the biggest force in the Republic. As its beating heart, we gotta make sure the whole country's under control. Sure. There's the tower.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Fashion isn't all about looks, you know. It's about how you feel, how you express your inner self. That's the secret to looking good. You gotta feel good. That's what gives lookers their, looks. And it is fashion itself that draws out this taste. That's the real point, to make people feel comfortable in their own skin. See, you talk a lot about fashion,
Full confidence in our products.
but you only have hair. Speaking of that, I haven't bought these. Right. We're
We
already
await
geared.
your next visit.
I just want to see it. Oh, it's not just red. He's got different highlights. All right. I don't prefer. I guess his hair naturally is two different color shades. How about you? Oh, right. I forgot their eyes change as well. That does not give me Anius vibes at all. Oh, that one looks pretty good. Certainly not the same, though. You know, with her hair, who she reminds me of, if you've played East 8, What's his name? Okay, I mean, not the same. I'm misremembering him, but his name is Sahad. And his just personality and everything, it kind of just reminds me of Fairy for some reason. I couldn't tell you why. I don't know, but all right. Well, if I had to picture him having a kid, it would be someone like Fairy. Oh, hair. Well, that's just weird. Blue eyes, too. Yeah, that just doesn't feel like Aaron. That red hair is kind of like necessary for him.
Let's see what we've got.
No good info. There's no one I can talk to at the court. Okay. There's a shop?
Gonna eat something?
Oh. That sounds like you got it rough, bud. Yeah, I guess I am just an easy target for other people's work. Feels like the first time in a while I got to do my own thing. I met up with a columnist today. Nice. How about a drink or two to wash it down? A little buzz can help take your mind off things. Thanks, but I'll pass. I'd love to throw one back, but my little sister's waiting on me. I wouldn't want to stay too long and come back sloshed. Gotcha. I'm really trying my best to fill out the literature pages, but man, it's hard work. I hear ya. I hear your clients are keeping you busy. That's a valuable thing to have at your age. It's good to have people that trust and depend on you. Just remember to take care of yourself too, all right?
Hey, welcome.
Was this here earlier? No, there's no way I would have just skipped this alley
Thanks, pal.
if I saw a shop open. I think that was the only time we could do that.
Thanks for the grub.
Oh, 8 damage up. Damage up and 800?
Grub.
Honestly, sir?
Hey, welcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a few of those.
Thanks,
just
pal.
in case. Oh, there you Giordano. Well, I'm beat. I spent the whole day playing third wheel on that couple's date. Had a meal at a real nice place, threw some dough around at the shops, watched the cool sunset, the whole 9 arch. Just glad we got him back to the hotel before the weather turned. I think I've earned myself a break after all that. Might spring for a kebab at the stand over there. That stuff smells divine. Man, this guy is great at his job. Word through the grapevine is several BOE companies are looking to overhaul their investment portfolio once Erebonia reparations dry up. Sir, breathe. That was a long sentence. The smaller fish in the pond will need to rethink their own strategies as well. I suspect that'll be good for us. We'll have plenty of companies in need of financial advice. These days, clients appreciate the outsider perspective we offer, free from the old norms of the industry. Polanski. I'm not saying yay or nay to this whole pork barrel business. What I will say is the president knows how to use the Mira as a bargaining chip. He's got that down pat, even more than the old administration. You never pull your punches, do you? Now, there's nothing wrong with that on paper. Wait. Yeah, Huckberry. You're Huckberry, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with that on paper. I do that myself, so I get where he's coming from. But when you start throwing money around to get what you want, eventually you run out of money. Those reparations won't last forever. Indeed, and by then, the narrative will have shifted out of his favor. I heard the president of BOE is saying the same thing. He was your student, yes? Student? Nah, he hung around my place way back when. I haven't actually sat down with him in years. Wait, is that Huck? This is President Huckberry. Two bigwigs shooting the shit. Figured they'd circle back around to politics. Don't want to stick my nose where it doesn't belong. I'll leave him be. The old guy who's at the sauna, what was his name? I thought it was Huck. Don't get me wrong, I'm not completely against his methods. It's just my directive as a leader of the opposition to find the flaws of his agenda. Van, my boy, what brings you here today? It is Hawk. They just referred to him very professionally during that, obviously. He did say he owned something big. I'll be having some senators over for a meal. Good networking, but man, these stuffy meetings just drive me up the wall. Could have fooled me. You look chill as ever. First time I've seen Huck in a suit. You know he looks presentable for once. This hotel is popular among government officials. We even have some staying here now. That did bite us once 20 years ago. Several senators were targeted here. We've since upped our security to make sure that never happens again. Yeah, I remember that quest. Wait. The young miss has been avoiding me lately. Do kids just find me that scary? Oh well, I can't let that get to me. I still have a duty to keep her safe. She's just at a difficult age. I'll give her the space she needs, and if she asks for help, I'll step in. President Yennefer. Wait, is that President Huckberry? He and Polanski look thick as thieves over there. Where is she usually at? I think she's usually in Riverside, right? No. Where were you? Why would Polanski just let an obsequious weasel like him into his inner circle? Oh wait, no. She was talking to Polanski during the day. He should be more concerned about his own hide. The times you will leave you behind, old dog. Is this really how my career goes down the drain? All because some old fogey only wants a friend his age? The young miss returned to her room earlier than usual today. It does relieve me, honestly. We've seen some unscrupulous activity on these streets as of late. I'd rather her be here, where it's safe. You promised not to mention that. I came home early because there wasn't much else going on. So I figured I'd just ruminate to myself tonight. Everyone needs those nights every now and then. I see. My apologies. I respect your wishes. That said, if I may help you with anything at all, you need only ask. I've been tasked with seeing to your needs, and that extends beyond just cooking and cleaning. Sure, maybe, eventually, just not right now. Tonight I'm just going to head up and let my mind wander into the night sky, as I always do. Those two related or something? She doesn't strike me as a guest. Not with how they talk to each other. I should make a mental note of that. Might come up later. What do you mean? At any rate, I find myself in the same boat. I wish to figure out how I want to live my life. Though I doubt Father would respect my vision no matter what I chose. It's as if I never grew up to him.
Alrighty.
I assume her dad is... what's his face? Polanski, not Rumsfeld. I do wish he would... No, I mustn't overstep my bounds. I simply can't help but wish they would reach out to each other. Watching over the young miss has made me see the clouds within her heart.
Do you need something? Please come again.
Okay, I think... is that everyone? Oh. Everyone but the painter. Or are you not the painter? You are. The tower stands out at night, too. It has this je ne sais quoi, whatever that means, and if I pronounced it right, this mysterious aura. It's no simple skyscraper, that much is clear. And see how today the rain shrouds it. See how it defies our attempts to comprehend it. But no, I shall not turn away. With my own two hands and my trusty brush, I shall illuminate the tower's secret. Eliminate the tower. I've put many other skyscrapers to canvas before, the Great Spire and Orcus Tower, just to name two. So I dare say there's not a soul more fit for the task than I. If I can tame Treon Tower, my muse will be freed at last. My God. She's insane. Huh. Okay.
Taking off now.
Huh. You can't explore... That's weird. Well, we're gonna do movies after this, so hold on.
Showing on screen 1 will soon be...
The Side of Heaven does a fair job depicting the challenges that physicians face. Unfortunately, I don't love its contextual usage of music. It reeks of trend chasing. Back when movies were new, intimate scenes between characters would have no music. They'd only have a few ambient sounds at most. The movies these days will blast mediocre music in those moments. Those damned record companies are ruining cinema. I wouldn't blame them. It's not... They're just making music. And then making deals. They're not deciding whether the music's going in there. That's the writer and director. Film stars have only really enjoyed this level of notoriety for a little over 10 years now. When I see them grace the covers of entertainment magazines, they look so in their element. Those who have poured their hearts and souls into industry are really being rewarded out for all their efforts. Of course, that fortune doesn't come without its share of problems, but I still hope we can realize even greater success in time. At this time, we never rest on our laurels. We're always devising new, interesting ways to promote this place and films as a whole. Whether it's actors giving talks, collaborating with Stewart Bookstore, or producing pamphlets and merchandise, we're always doing something. We have high hopes that the Tharbad Film Festival will give us this industry. Help give this industry some momentum. Oh, Dingo! Okay, so Dingo will be story. I'm going to do story at the end. Good evening. If you're wondering about our late show evenings, I'm sorry to say we don't have any new additions this week. However, you can look forward to us rerunning any award winners that emerge from the Tharbad Film Festival. We'll play those at night. Simply receiving an award is monumental for a film in and of itself, let alone what kind. We hope you enjoy watching them once they're available.
Hello.
Interesting. Leaving soon.
We have merchandise ready to be on sale.
Hold on, which one did I watch? Because I watched them both, so Sober Curious is the one we saved, because that's where we got to talk to Dingo. Yeah, and Golden Blood was with Fairy and Aaron, I think.
Hello.
We've already seen This Side of Heaven. There'd be no point in seeing that again, but I could get the pamphlet for this. I can't invite anyone. And last time I did this, I met Nina outside, but that shouldn't be a thing now? I assume? Okay, technically we've already seen this. Yeah, the doctor in training. There we go. Oh, great, just who I wanted to find here. Good to see you, Spriggan. Oh. It's Daswani this time. You're not gonna lecture me here, too, are you, Inspector? I just came to take in a movie all by myself. That's it. Not here to cause any trouble. I didn't say that I thought you were. Besides, I'd rather not spend this precious downtime I've got giving anybody grief if I can help it. Well, that's good to hear. Not gonna catch me complaining. From the looks of things, it seems like you had to scramble to catch the last showing tonight. Pretty much. I was running around dealing with so many cases and accidents tonight that before I knew it, it was almost closing time. You must really like your movies to go to that much trouble to make it here anyway. I suppose. I'd also been really wanting to watch this movie in general, as a medical drama. Gave me a lot to think about as a parent. Made me wonder what I would do if my daughter ever wound up with a little girl like the little girl that does in that intern. Wait. I already forgot the movie. I shouldn't have skipped it. Wound up like the little girl does that the intern takes in. There was an accident on the highway. The doctor's like, you can't save everyone. And the other guy's like, but I will. I guess he took it at a girl or something. Huh. Didn't realize that you had it in you to be so sentimental. And what's that supposed to mean? Conversation in the theater continued for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways in the lobby. From there, Van got on the rest of his evening. Commemorative brochure, yep. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Because that, last time that was Nina, so it was a waste. Like, there was no points or anything. It was just dropped something. I forgot to save. I do want to see what else happened, so hold. All right, thankfully, I always keep 2 saves, so this one hasn't done anything. We're probably not keeping whatever happens here, but I do want to know. So I can skip the actual Sober Curious, though. Skip that, just that. Were you just at the showing, too? Ah, damn it. Hey, Elaine. That's wild. Both of us catching the same movie at the exact same time. What are the odds of that, huh? You're telling me I couldn't pass this one up after hearing the reviews. They were all talking about what a unique movie that it is and how good of a job Nike Marceau does in playing a woman going insane. Damn. Sounds like you really did your homework going into it. I'm surprised you'd watch something like that. I figured you were more into cutesy So what if I am? I can catch whatever I like, can't I? I wasn't criticizing you, I swear. Just got me off guard is all. I didn't think you could really handle the dark, heavier stuff. I couldn't when I was younger, yes, but these days I can relate to someone like her. I know what it's like to have pressure slowly piling onto you. It's like a glass someone's always pouring into, little by little, and it keeps getting closer to the top, but it never seems to stop. I can't go back to being a nobody now. I'm Beauty's Blade, and everything comes with it. That comes with it, good and bad. Elaine, I didn't realize you were... Forget I said any of that. It's nothing you needed to hear, Van. I'm gonna head home now. Don't stay out too late, alright? Soon enough, 2 sides parted. Oh no. So I have to reload, and I've already done the... Elaine's agility went up. Interesting. I may be in trouble here. Because I have 2 issues with this. One... Oh, no. R2. Daswani is missing points if I reload. Or if I keep this. If I don't reload, Elaine's at rank 2, which I don't know how rare her stuff is. And I'd rather have Elaine maxed out. But I also would lose out on the 3rd brochure. But do these brochures even do anything? Is there any meaning for this? I don't know. Because if I keep this file, I have to really quickly go back and do everything on my own, which it'd take a second, honestly, with high speed. So, let me think. All right. Well, with the power of high speed, I redid everything, and we're keeping Elaine, because I could care less about the brochure. They don't seem to do anything. They just exist. So that's not really a big deal to me. And they give a little bit of detail, but we've already seen the movie. We know what it's about, so it's fine. I'd much rather have Elaine's points, just in case. If I get an overflow points, I'll feel pretty bad for Daswani, but sorry, Daswani. So I went back, talked to everyone, did the side quest again, and rebought ingredients. All the little things I did, I made sure to do again. So we're all good to go.
Off
We have full Station Street left to do. Okay, and there's a main story there for some reason. Now, what's a dashing and handsome young man like you doing under this chilly rain? You should come and take refuge at our wonderful hotel. Our girls will warm you right up, and more, should you want it. It's 5,000 Mira for a 2-hour session. A bargain, if you ask me. You can even extend this session, or take the services home with you. A lot of barkers around the station street, I guess. Gotta give it to this dude for putting in the effort to sell it under this weather. Okay. Can you believe Administrator Wesley was still over at the Orbital Cafe? He's been going there every day for the past week. He insists it's for research purposes, but I think he just likes it there. He's been struggling lately, doubting his managerial skills, so I'm sure the break will do him some good.
Alrighty.
That reminds me, I haven't been in touch with my family in a while. They live in Red. I wonder how they're doing. Might have already mentioned it, but my family owns a farm. It's hard work, and my parents aren't getting any younger. I've been so busy lately that writing to them has just slipped my mind. I should probably change that, see how they're doing.
I'm proud of all my wares.
Oh, you also have stuff. Okay.
It's been a pleasure.
Oh, she finally is confronting her about this. Tips for finding a rich husband. I don't think I can give you tips on that. Please, 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 Marguerite. I crave a life of comfort and luxury just like yours. All I need is a good and dependable husband with a juicy salary. Yes, I get that part. Maybe let's start easy. How about I tell you how I met my husband? She's not the kind of person I expected to attract the attention of while out shopping. But she's a great conversationalist, and her taste in fashion is impeccable. I think we'd get along, so I'll give it a try. Oh man, I wonder what Marguerite did to snag herself a husband that wealthy. Once I find out, I'm sure I'll get to live in the lap of luxury too. Priorities. Laurel Pharmacy is the perfect place for all your everyday needs. We got a wide selection, from brand name drugs to Remiferia. You've said this before. Even all natural cosmetics. Working here's really expanded my horizons. It's an experience I never would have been able to get back in Longport. I would have done just about anything as long as it didn't have to do with martial arts, but I feel so at home here. Doesn't that feel like the thing he said when he introduced himself? There's so much to learn when it comes to pharma. Different cultures and countries all have their own applications of medicine. The more you learn, the bigger your world becomes. It was just an excuse to leave Longport at first, but I think I'm actually digging this whole pharmacist deal.
Does anything catch your eye?
I feel like he is not giving unique dialogue. I swear I've heard that. I swear. Now I'm rather intrigued to find out what it will be the theme for this year's EGC. All eyes are on the show, so it's the biggest trendsetter in the fashion world. Actors from the film festival and general celebrities always dress differently every year, and the new styles always make an impact.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your next visit.
Gotta do what I gotta as a gunsmith. Not like I haven't been handling the army's weapons this whole time. But the ones that come to me for adjustments are real enthusiasts. The army pulled out all the stops and getting everyone kitted out with the latest and greatest, but not everyone was happy. Pleasing the displeased is my job, so I've been taking care of them. Hey Van, you're familiar with Stanley's over in Old Town, yeah? We've been on good terms for a while. They recently got in touch with me, though. Said they wanted to introduce me to someone. A very promising young craftsman from the countryside. I suppose I'll be meeting her sometime soon. Oh.
I take pride in all my merch.
So you're gonna get kinda to work under you? Maybe? Yeah,
I'll get work at Stuff in Stock soon.
You better. Door's still locked. Damn. Alright, let's go, I guess, go over here. I had a company information session today, but ended up being late. Not very useful for picking where to work if I don't hear anything about the place. I also ended up forgetting my umbrella. If I don't hurry home, I'll catch a cold. What is this guy's deal? Every time I come talk to him, he just talks about being late all the time. Oh, it's late already. Mina, stop wandering around. Wait for the bus like a big girl. No! I don't wanna. Mina, don't yell, please. Maybe I should just call a taxi. Rain goes plip-plop. It's so much fun to splash. It makes everything look so shiny. Every kid in this game is usually very smart and well-mannered. And that is like one of the first kids I've met in this game who's just not... They're very much like a normal kid, not a Trails kid. The Republic is massive. If you're talking just size, it's definitely the biggest in the continent. It's not just wide in its territory. We're also a melting pot of cultures and ethnicities in here. A little bit of everywhere. From everywhere we border. It's our job to keep the balance in the continent. That, of course, includes dealing with the East's desertification. Now then, this looks like a good schedule for next week. A little on the safe side, but it'll work. Jin's out right now. He had some urgent business to attend to. I'm sure he'll be back before we know it, though. He's been awfully busy nowadays. What with being the face of the guild and all. I was the one who pushed him into doing that. No. But I fear that may have put too much pressure on him in the process. Oh well, he's built of sturdy stuff. I'm sure he'll manage. Elaine's much the same. I understand why she would shy away from the limelight, but we need all our best talent doing their best effort. I see. I need to clean my glasses. I can't see half of the chat sometimes. It's slowing me down. Is that right? Anyway, I'm glad everything went off without a hitch. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up, though. Make sure to record everything in your notebook before reporting back to me. Understood. It also gives me a chance to let today just really sink in. Life's never gonna go as expected, so things coming out of nowhere now will only help me prepare for later. That's the spirit. Alvis trains every day after work. He's very diligent. And he's the one training me all the time, too. I should follow his example. I need to keep training so I can get stronger. Except he's trying to screw you over. I was the one assigned to oversee Gray's training. He's improved a lot since I last saw him. Makes me feel proud. Still got a ways to go, but hopefully he'll keep it up.
Well...
Aren't you talking about Gray? How Gray is moving up too quick and you need to do something about it? Or you'll be left behind? Something like that. Alright, anyone actually over here? Okay. Oh, the person who's usually in that seat up there on the balcony. I should be able to get back to Basel by the end of the day if I take the next train. The main reason for my visiting of Edith is to visit my parents, but I'm quite enjoying my field research too. I might be able to motivate some of my underclassmen to take on field research too, if I could show them how much fun it can be. Aren't you working on some sort of rail system? Or did? That protester we had was making such a ruckus here earlier today. I just keep getting busier and busier. He was one of those anti-immigration extremists. Nothing but rude white supremacists, the bunch of them. They get all haughty about purging immigrants and how they're ruining the Republic, and that the true Calvard can't exist with them here. I deal with them all the time, yeah. Doesn't mean I like them or that I'm used to them. I hear ya. It's pretty sickening. Under the eyes of the law, every race in the Republic is equal. Their nonsense propaganda is against the law on that alone. It's just horrible. I don't even know how you get to start thinking less of people that way.
Whoops.
I have no idea. Literally no idea how those people even exist. I don't know this person. I don't think. Oh, Miss Sonia, are you on night watch again? That I am. Someone's got to keep all these delinquents out past curfew in check. I'm guessing you're on your way back from club practice. It's rather late. Oh yeah, you see, the Winter Nationals are just around the corner. So it's extra important I escort the students at least partway home, since they don't have club practice. Thank you so much, Sasha. I heard so many scary stories recently. But with you by my side, I won't feel as nervous. Yeah, you're way more trustworthy than some stinking boys. Just as popular with your underclassmen as ever. Well, take care. Let me know if you need any help, alright? I will. You have my word as the general club manager. Are you lying for them? Practice will start getting way more intense now that the basketball club made it to nationals. But I can't put my juniors in danger either. It's my duty to escort them home. Maybe she's just legit. As long as you're with them, Sasha, don't have to worry. I still have a bit of night patrol left to go, so feel free to reach out if you get into any trouble. We haven't met them ever, right? I don't think so. You? We got fewer customers when it's raining, so I'll have to figure out a new strategy to increase traffic. Strategies hinge on data, and it's hard to put one into effect when it's all inconsistent. We need to improve. Of course, it'd be way easier if Ilhan came up with realistic policies and not just pipe dreams. Don't get me wrong, he's really smart and his business sense is fantastic. But there could be some improvement in this regard. Oh, a whole lot of it. Ilhan's an extremely smart guy, but he's totally clueless when it comes to managing a business up close. Guess I'll just have to cover for his weaknesses. Sell umbrellas.
Need help with something?
Problem solved there. Fewer traffic when it's raining, but if they know that there are umbrellas being sold here, they might come here. This posh-looking elderly gentleman has started paying the cafe regular visits lately. He seems interested in our owner. Maybe he's looking for a friend. But I can't shake the feeling that I've seen him somewhere before.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Oh. So this is the main story. You stay right there. It's very rude to try and slink off the second you see someone you know. Was just being mindful. Didn't want to bother you too. Your timing's actually perfect. I was just telling her about how I ran into you guys earlier today. We can get through the story faster with you here. That's not. Fine. I guess I can chat you guys up for a sec. Trust you to sit next to Fee instead of me. Is she more your type? It's because she's the one who invited me over. Don't go look too hard into things. I'm just kidding. Though you'll forgive me for being suspicious when you seemingly only employ young women now. I didn't hire any of them willingly. I told you that already. You know I'd much rather work alone if I can help it. Isn't Feely, she should be like 21 by now? I think she was 18 in Cold Steel 4, maybe? I don't remember. I know, easier for your shady work to happen when there's no witnesses at all, right? There's nothing shady about my work. I got standards, and I ain't about to forego them. Then why are you always trying to avoid me? Now, that's a whole different issue. Third wheeling's no fun. That wasn't... Sorry, I didn't want you to see me like that. Oh, I could listen to this all night. Not everyone gets to see the beauty's blade like this. We're done now. Jin wasn't kidding about the two of you getting along. I'm not sure that's how I'd put it. We've just known each other for a long time. That's all there is to it. Yes, that's right. I won't pry, but you two avoiding it so much only makes me more curious. And guess I'll figure out the rest on my own. Thanks for giving me something else to enjoy while I'm in Calvard. Guild needs to stop looking towards smartasses for help, I swear. First it's Kitty and now you. You know her too? I take it the guild's had an eye on her for a while now? Of course, especially considering who her current family is. But she's only here in Calvard as a student right now. We have no intention of interfering with her affairs. Yeah, I'm taking that one with a big grain of salt, especially when Jin's involved. I still don't know why you're pawning jobs off on me when y'all have so many resources on hand. Can never have too many. We'll still be short in the long term. I hate to agree, but she's right. Man. Well, thanks for the invite. I'll get out of your hair now. Sure thing. I've learned a lot from when talking with you. We'll have to sit down again together sometime. No promises. Would you rather I not third wheel next time and leave you two alone? Not what I meant. Fee. I'll stop teasing her for now before she gets angrier. Bye, Van. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. Wouldn't surprise me if we did. I hope so. I've known Elaine for a while now, but you can always learn something new. It's fine. I'm not going to tease you about it. I'll be staying in the Republic for a while now that I'm here, so catch you around. You need to be more on guard, you know. Idios, you're always so careless. Are all men like this or just you? I don't care if this is just how you do things, but you need to be careful. Better make myself scarce. I'm not in the mood for a lecture today. I don't even know what that was. What did he do this time? Even though it's raining, it's surprisingly not very humid outside. On gloomy days like this, I recommend some strong coffee. It'll give your day just that extra kick that it needs. This doesn't work for everyone, but some people find it helps with headaches too. I use a slightly different blend on rainy days.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
I don't get them, though. I had a chance to see the owner up close. He's easygoing. The kind that will welcome anyone with a smile, even if that someone is the head of the store right across the street. He's totally within his rights to do so, of course, and nothing says I can't frequent different stores. I was there in the capacity of a customer. But he's a whole lot more laid back than I expected of someone with his creative genius. Maybe that's his secret. Maybe. It is kind of awkward that he's literally just sitting on a sofa staring at him, though. Melise, if I want to take paid leave, I'm probably going to have to finish up everything before I leave. I might need to find some overtime. Okay, she's going back to the theater. Wait, wouldn't it be redundant if I just overwork myself so I can relax? Maybe I'm just overthinking it. That's a real thought. It is kind of redundant. Okay, I think that is literally everyone. We're done with NPCs. Yep. Okay, so before Dingo, just in case it advances, I'm gonna save, and we only have one free time that we're allowed to do, which is going to be. Oh, I forgot. I mean, I have to do Aaron. He's a party member. But Fee. Okay, well, we're probably sticking with Aaron, so I'll do Fee first. And then we'll do Aaron. Oh my god. All right, so hold on.
Proceed to the entrance.
All right. Got a drink, saved. Let's hang out with Fee and then reload. Rain's really coming down. Nights like these that Bermati is usually empty. Oh, so we just talked to Fee. Van decided to stop by Bermati's place during his nightly patrol. Oh, Van, darling, welcome. Which Bermati are you looking for tonight, the informant or the bartender? I can pull double duty if you're feeling a little needy, too. That's a weird way to ask, do you want a drink? Which is what I'm here for, by the way. Figured I'd have a quick drink while out and about. Surprise me. Alrighty, I'll get you just the perfect drink for a dark and rainy night. By the by, we happen to have an unusual customer today. An unusual customer? Who? Hey, Van. Want to sit down with me tonight? Or sit with me tonight? Here you go. It's called Rainy Blue. Perfect for tonight's weather. Have fun, you two. It's a nice drink. Yeah. You okay to be out drinking? Drinking? I may still look like a teen, but I'm 20 as of this year. Oh. That was close. Funny that I had to guess when we saw her main story, but... So she was like 17 during Reverie then? Because that Reverie happened 3 years ago. Yeah. How about you? 24. And I don't want to hear any comments about it. I'm not that old. You telling me not to only makes me want to do it even more. What is it with 20-year-olds making fun of 24-year-olds? Anyway, since we're already here, we might as well. Cheers. Sure. Here's to making friends. Cheers. Van and V shared a few drinks, opening with a bit of pleasant small talk. After 10 minutes of drinking. Come on, you barely had anything. Don't tell me you're blackout drunk already. I'm not. I just felt a little sleepy there. You don't gotta force yourself to drink if you can't take it. I ain't gonna look after you if you do black out. I'll be fine. Just need to take a short nap. And I'm familiar with what a truly embarrassing drunk looks like. I can keep myself from falling into the same rut as Sarah. Sarah, as in Valestein, the Purple Lightning. The former Jaeger turned A-rank bracer, just like you. Well, this is just a notice if you're playing this blind and haven't played the others. She also had something to do with Class 7, if I remember right. I guess it's your job to be well informed. She started out as our class teacher, and now she's both my master and my partner. Of sorts, anyway. Come to think of it, I had some good drinks with Reen, Laura, and the others on my birthday, too. Master and partner, huh? Do you have someone like that? Sort of. Master, yes, but not partner. Not that different at the end of the day, though. I wouldn't be where I am today without him. And that tie's been cut now. Who? I see. Anyway, that's enough about me. You got something you wanted to ask, yeah? Who taught Van? I really want to know. I don't think he's ever mentioned anything since he went to the trouble of waiting for me here and all. Should have guessed you'd figured it out. Jin told me something right before I arrived at the Republic. He filled me in on what happened in Cray. You were there for it, right? With the Kruger girl I met at the park? We were, yeah. Guess it's not surprising you'd want to hear about what happened. You might be here a bit, but I don't mind sharing. Dan started telling her about what happened, making sure to omit the subject of the Genesis. He told an intently listening Fee about what occurred in the village and everything relating to Ida. I see, Ida. She never changed. She always played the role of big sister, even back with our old crew. I definitely saw her as one. She was probably happy to have her little sister with her for her last moments. Thank you for telling me about it. I'll make sure Zeno and Leo hear about it too. I have wondered, because before when I talked about, like, why did she disappear? And then someone brought up that, like, she was already dead before we even came there, which means that she was considered a fiend or a ghost, essentially, a ghoul. That means technically her real last moments we weren't there for, but she was still herself and conscious. But I think that's because of the Genesis. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird because, like, just because her body disappearing, like, threw me off for quite a while. Yeah, you do that. You still keep in touch with the guys from Zephyr? A bit, yeah, at least. I lost contact with them for a few years after what happened to the boss. But they're still family to me. I keep in contact with them this time. I kept in contact this time after everything settled down. That's good. heard here and there that the Jaeger King was somehow involved in the whole war deal with Erbonia. Probably shouldn't pry. But, Farida, from the Warriors of Kruga. I'd like to talk to her about Ida, and in general, too. It'd be nice to chat with her outside of work. Don't see why not. Fairy looked like she wanted to talk to you, too. That's good to hear, but it'll probably have to wait until things calm down. Still, it'll be nice to get to talk to one of Ida's other sisters. Oh, right, when I meet her. My dad. Nah, you okay there? Well, guess that's the end of our conversation. You said she'd only take a short nap, so I guess I'll leave her be. Van, leaving Fee in Bermonti's care, left the bar. He received word that Fee had woken up and headed off shortly after.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours, Spriggan.
Wait, a full level? No, I think that's... Yeah, 100 points is the first level usually. Bracer, Fee's agility up. Okay. I wish I could keep this. I wish I could, but Aaron... Wait, I didn't talk to you again? I guess it doesn't matter because I have to reload. Everyone else I 100% talked to. One sec. There, that time I made sure to talk to him. Okay, it sucks I can't... Well, it's fine. This is a normal Trails thing. New Game Plus, I can go for the other stuff. It's just I want to make sure I can see the party members' events, assuming that's how it works still, by getting them to 5. But I don't know if it'll be possible. I don't know. I got a ridiculous request from one of the brats who's been running with the punks, one of those punks groups here in town. Guess there's no harm in hearing him out. Okay. After Van returned, the boy barged into his office, demanding that Van hear him out. Left with little choice, Van resigned himself to hearing the details of his request. Oh. Come on, man. You're a spriggan. You have to help us. Keep begging all you want. I don't want anything to do with whatever shit you're up to. The way I see it, you're looking for someone to cover for your sorry asses just because you can't man up and take the loss. Please listen to me. It's both our gang and our Riverside turf that's at stake here. We can't lose to these guys. They're full of shit. Your turf, eh? News to me. I'm familiar with these guys. Just a bunch of small-time gangs that stick to doing their own stuff in small pockets around the city. They're too scared of the guild or cops to try and make any real noise, let alone catch the attention of actual gangsters. Man, you're killing me here. I remember one of our guys picked a fight with them and you kicked his ass like it was no big deal. I've looked up to you since that. If we had you, we'd be 10 times stronger, or maybe even 100 times. Don't know what you're talking about. Go bother literally anyone else. You're really just gonna leave us out to dry? We're in deep shit here. That crew from Tyrell, they got some outsider to help them all of a sudden. It's crazy. An outsider? What kind of guy are we talking about? Oh, it's some crazy strong red-haired dude. Already kicked more asses than I can count. We're on equal footing until he showed up, but now, damn it. Well, now you have to accept it. Please, just think about it. You're the only one who can help us, bro. Let's start with that. Don't call me your bro, ever. But I guess I can at least take a look for myself. Got some time to kill anyway. For real? Hell yeah. Thanks, man. This war's as good as won. I only said I'd look, kid. I ain't making any promises here. Van left the office after the rain let up, gang member in tow. As he put it, there would be a major fight between gangs that had each team's very existence on the line. Van headed to the site of the conflict, concerned by the gang members' hopefully overwrought claims. That's him. He's the one. He's already kicking ass. Damn it, a freaking course. You took your sweet-ass time getting here, you know? Aaron, bro, you're amazing. You're damn invincible. Nah, these babies are just weak as shit. Well, that's okay. They're just the appetizer. Looks like the main course finally walked right in. I had a feeling it was you, for crying out loud. I knew you were out messing around at night, but it didn't even cross my mind to think you'd be running with brats like these. Hey, they're the ones who wanted to pick a fight with me, and when I was just chilling in the Tyrell district. I just taught them not to screw with me, but they practically up and begged me to be their boss. Who am I to say no, especially since they asked so nicely? I thought I might as well keep an eye on them and lend a hand here and there. And don't worry, I'm not stupid enough to get outsiders wrapped up in this mess. Oh, wait, my spriggan, my dude. You know him? Unfortunately. Whatever, man. You're here to help those chumps out, right? Let's throw down already. Getting to hand you your ass would be a perfect cherry on top for the night. We got some unfinished business from back in Longport to settle. Never did get a clear winner out of those fights. Come on, bro. Show this red-haired idiot what's what. You got this. No, I'm good. Oh, what? Come on, bro. You said you were going to help us. You keep saying bro. I said I'd take a look. You're the one who jumped to conclusions. Man, you chickening out? I ain't getting paid for this. Actually, I'm not getting paid at all. This pain in the ass ain't worth it. Hell, aren't you 20 already? It's about time you stop fooling around like you're just a kid. It's embarrassing. Later. Damn. Oh no. Hell yeah, you're the best, bro. That means Riverside's our turf now. Now it's time for the curtain call. Huh? Oh, who's gonna hit him? What? You blocked it? The hell? You're on the same team. I'm not an idiot, you know. I saw this coming ages ago. You just wanted me to clean house right from the start. Also, you get to expand your territory and assimilate the punks from this district before handing them over to some bigger gang. Just another job for you, right? But you should know dealing with me is way above your pay grade. You knew the whole plan? Come on, don't get scared now. He's the only one remaining. Yeah, no. What? Spriggan, my dude. I thought you'd gone home already. Nah, I'm the adult around here, and that means I gotta keep an eye on y'all. Make sure you kids don't do something stupid. Don't act so surprised, though. You knew what I was up to already. Yeah, well, what do you think of my distraction game? Cocky as always. Anyway, you kids are in for some real tough shit if you think keep this up. It's one thing to get into a small-time gang or whatever. Getting involved with real gangsters crosses the line. I can't ignore that. You ain't getting your ass out of this one. You screwed yourself over the second you even looked at him. I don't need a lecture from you, asshole. You might be strong, but we win in numbers. Come on, let's show him who's boss. In one ear and one out the other. Might as well have some fun then. Time to teach you a lesson. Oh, they're dead. Oh, they're so strong. You two are amazing. You fought all of them off without breaking a sweat. Are all of Edith's punks this shitty? Because these guys could barely put up a fight. I'm sure as hell not getting involved with any more of these small-time gangsters. Want to help me clean up this mess, old fart? Gonna charge you extra just for that. Afterward, the persistent conflict between the two local gangs came to a close. Van and Aaron left the scene after sending an anonymous tip to the police, leaving them to handle the rest. Not gonna lie, got my suspicions when I heard you were getting involved with the local street punks here. Heard you were trying to build a replacement for your crew you lost in Longport. Nah, man, I wouldn't do that. There's no way I could replace them. But yeah, those punks were pretty nasty, but they weren't rotten to their cores. Not yet, anyway. They just didn't know any other way to live. I don't believe not knowing it's any better a grave. Wait. And I don't believe not knowing's any better not knowing any betters. A grave enough to crime to damn them forever. The writing is, it's right. It's like how they would talk, but I don't know, it's weird to read sometimes. So, you decided to get involved to fix things. All for some group of Edith punks you barely knew. Well, shit could have gone worse, I guess. You're thinking too hard about it. I wasn't trying to play nice. Sure. We'll stick with that if it helps you sleep at night, kid. Aaron soon left, planning to enjoy the city at night for a little while longer before heading back. After that, Van returned to his nightly patrol.
Can't keep your damn nose out of other people's business to save your life, can you? Not that it bugs me.
Mate, you did it too. Cheeky adult. Yeah, overall, like, he's a permanent party member. His stat ups are definitely more worth it than getting Fee some stats, knowing she's probably not a main character, so we gotta stick with this. I'm not happy that we don't have 2 free time, but it's fine. All right, we're gonna talk to Dingo, and then we're gonna end. You wanna watch a movie? I'll tag along if you want. Not that I'm first choice for company for a lady killer like you. Oh, hey, Van. No, I just found myself passing by while thinking about some things. This film festival coming up in Tharbad is shaping up to be a messy one. You're telling me, as if there wasn't enough attention on it after Messeldom's got canned. We've got those threatening notes to deal with. You just had to give us a tough job, didn't you? So what if it is? I knew you could handle it, so that's why I referred you. It shouldn't be all bad. It shouldn't all be so bad out there. I promise to hook you guys up with some decent 4 SPGs for your trouble while you're there. Thanks, I'd appreciate it. I'm just impressed you know such a famous actress. I guess that comes with being such a hotshot reporter, but still, how'd you two even meet? Nina and I happen to share a minor connection, that's all. I wouldn't say that we're all that friendly, or anything along those lines. She is quite an impressive person, though. I'll grant you that. Hell yeah, she is. Already on top of the movie world at her age, with those looks and the acting chops to back them up, she more than belongs. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm more talking about her personality. She's an incredibly tenacious young woman with an equally strong will, more than people give her credit for. I'm sure you've noticed too, right? Yeah, guess you could say that I have. I'm sure a lot of it has to do with her whole background and how... There you are, Dingo. I've been looking all over for you. Oh. Murray. Hey, Murray. What is it this time? Man, she really can't get enough of you, can she? You're that spriggan. What are you doing here hanging out with Dingo again? Wait, are you two like a thing? Does it look like it? Some reporter you are. And what's that supposed to mean? I don't think you're a good enough man for Dingo, that's all. As for you, mister, fess up. What have you been pursuing all this time, huh? What could possibly be so big that it has so much of your attention? I told you before, it doesn't concern you. Besides, why should I feel obligated to tell someone from a competitor what I'm working on? You sure didn't seem to be having any trouble talking to him before I showed up. Why can you tell him but not me? That's not fair. It's not fair at all. Ugh, for the love of Adios, keep me out of this. Wait a minute. If you're here in the theater, could it have something to do with the movie festival? Ooh, she's good. Say, Dingo, did you mention there was a movie you wanted to see? Wish I could take you up on your invitation, but something came up, so I gotta bail. Real sorry, man. I know it's not exactly the funnest thing, watching a movie by yourself, but I bet it'll still be good without me. Oh, you're here to see something? I'll join you. I'm completely free right now, so I'd be more than happy to spend some time with you, Dingo. Damn it, Fan. What the hell did you have to do that for? Oh, quit whining. She's a sweetheart when you get down to it. Be a good mentor and show her a nice time. Have fun, you two. I'll see you both later. Aww. Damn it. I want to see that. Wait, Are there 2 people upstairs? Oh. Wow. I was facing this way and I'm like, oh, they're clearly gone. I've been so busy, I haven't been able to stay on top of what's been playing at the theater. So, Dingo, which movie do you have your eyes on? And what's your favorite genre? Tell me. I didn't come here to be interviewed, you know? But I might as well check something out while I'm here. I think there's some sort of documentary-ish thing they're showing. Maybe I'll watch that. So you're gonna see Sober Curious? It's kind of a documentary. You're done. Yeah. Okay, so with that...
Off we go.
It does say patrol Edith, but we are done. We've seen everything, so I'm just going to turn in this quest. And, oh, I have to investigate the door. There might be more, but I'm going to end it here. And then in the next one, it should let me turn in the quest still, I hope. It doesn't matter. I think we still get the SP regardless. So, yeah, it should be fine. And the next one is going to be fully story, unless we like immediately go to Tharbad and they're like, hey, look around, and there are no cutscenes. Then we'll be looking around right away. But it should be fully story, depending on how much goes on here. We'll see. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.